Hey everybody, it's Liz. I know it's been a while since I have put a video up, but I've been very busy and I can't wait to tell all of you all about it. I have spent the last week in Maryland at the NIH, and for those of you who are not familiar, the NIH is it's the National Institute of Health. They do a lot of research there and study, and I was lucky enough to have my wonderful team, more specifically Mallory Hooker, who is one of my nurse practitioners here in Boise at St. Luke's. She was the one to reach out to the NIH, and they graciously invited me to come. It was a lot, a very full schedule, and I will go through all of that with you. I have video that I'll be working on, just lots and lots of information. And for those of you who are out there with graft versus host, I learned a lot about how I can take care of myself a little bit better. I spoke with the leaders in the graft versus host field. These are people like dermatologists that specialize in graft versus host disease. And also, I had a team of dentists that were graft versus host disease specialists. So I have a ton of information I want to share with you. Please be patient. I will get the videos up as soon as I possibly can. For those of you who might be watching that are at the NIH or at St. Luke's, thank you so much for everything that you have done for me. I am so grateful. And I think the best way, sorry, I'm gonna cry again. I always cry on these videos. It's ridiculous. The best way I can put it is that I have a renewed hope. I have hope that I will be able to live a more normal life. I know that I will never be the same person that I was then, before I was diagnosed, but I do feel like with the help of the NIH and my team here in Boise, I have a real shot at living a life that I can be happy with. Maybe something where I can go out and work again, or help other people. I'm excited because I might be able to be more physically active. I will tell you one thing that really made me happy. I was, well, obviously, I'm very puffy from the prednisone, and it gets me down. And I feel a little bit like I have been fat shamed by some of my doctors, or they haven't come out and said it, but they imply that if I hadn't gained so much weight while I was on prednisone, while I still am on prednisone, that I would be able to move better, that I did this to myself, basically. And a lot of people have made me feel this way. They don't say it out loud, but just the way they talk to me about my weight and my movement, my mobility, has made me feel like I'm fat and it's my fault. And while I do accept that I probably didn't eat the best when I was going back on prednisone, honestly, I was really depressed. So food was kind of a comfort, and I was just like, well, screw it. But I was really pleased, and I felt validated by one of the graft versus host doctors, the specialist, that he kind of brings all of them together and he knows a lot. But he asked me about my range of motion, and I showed him how far I can go to try and touch my toes. And he asked me, well, where do you feel the stretch or the stop? And I was like, there's no stretch. I don't feel it in my hamstrings. I don't feel it in my back. I only feel like I can't go any farther because my stomach is in the way. And my stomach is really hard. And he said, it's not your fault. It's a combination of graft versus host and prednisone and where your body is carrying your weight. So with that being said, I felt a little bit better. And then when I got back, I was able to start on Wegovy. And the whole team, all my team in Boise and also at the NIH, thinks that it's a really good idea. So I will be keeping you posted on the Wegovy adventures. But because I want to be really honest and straightforward, I will tell you that yesterday I weighed 107.9 kilograms. Is it kilograms? It's not kilograms. Anyway, it was 107.9. So I'm hopefully going to update you every week or so and let you know how that's going, just because we're not really sure what's going to happen with a weight loss drug and all of my other medications. Anyway, I've taken too much of your time. I just wanted to check in. Have a great day.